Hey y'all, iRick Guy here, and I finally got around to filming this video. But this is Mavic Air tips for filming. Now, if you're flying a drone for fun, when you're doing that, you may fly differently than you do if you're flying to capture videos and or photos. Now, for me, when I'm flying, I'm capturing 4K video. At the time of posting this video, 4K is the best resolution. So when I'm flying, I'm doing everything I can to capture the best 4K video quality. Now, with the Mavic Air, it's smaller and it's more lightweight, but it's still heavy enough to where it can handle the wind quite well. But there's a few tips that I've learned throughout I've flown the Mavic Air a ton of times now, but things that I do to better ensure that I get consistently excellent 4K video quality. Now keep in mind that the Mavic Air doesn't have the tap to focus requirement like the Mavic Pro had. And that was very annoying because you had to tap and hope that it was in focus. That's one problem out of the door. But like most any other drone, when you're flying the Mavic Air, there's things that you need to take into consideration. And typically, if you're flying backwards, you can get, from my experience, you can get better video quality than you can if you're flying forward. And that's just personal preference. With older drones, it was flying backwards was better because typically with the older drones like the Phantoms, your prop guards would probably get in the camera's field of view if you were flying forward. Not all the time, but if you had the camera angled at a certain level, you would probably get the prop guards in the camera's field of view if you were flying forward. Now, that's not really that big of a deal with the Mavic Air, but I still like to fly backwards because I don't know, it's kind of fun. Now, one thing you'll also want to do is your gimbal wheel speed. Your gimbal wheel is on the top of your controller, and that's what you use to move the camera down or to move the camera up. By default, your gimbal wheel speed is probably really fast. And whether you're using a drone's camera or a traditional camera or camcorder on the ground, you've probably found that fast camera movements tend to make a video less watchable. And the same's true with the drone. So what I would do is adjust that gimbal wheel speed to make it look more slow and cinematic for your video. Check out my tutorial. I've linked it within this video's description, and I show you step by step how to change your gimbal wheel speed and how to set your gimbal wheel speed on your Mavic Air to the same setting that I use. And that's you know, if you like my videos, you probably wondered which setting I use, and that's what I use. Check out my separate video for that. But you know, most importantly, don't fly in sport mode if you're filming, because it's going to make it jerky and too fast. Try to fly as slowly as possible. I mean, I understand there's certain situations where it's going to be a faster swoop by, which that's fine. But typically, if you're flying slower, you're probably going to get better video. Because keep in mind, in post-production, you can always speed that up if you want to. So just because you're flying slowly doesn't mean that the video is actually going to have to look slow once you edit and publish it. Also, something I found with video with the Mavic Air is that a lot of people are like, man, they want to get, you know, really high in the air with it. And obviously, you got to, in most areas, you got to keep it below. You know, I keep it below 300 feet to be safe and responsible. You know, some people will say 400. No, I don't. I like to keep it low because when I keep it lower to the ground, what I can do is achieve better video quality, better detail within the objects on the ground. So for that reason, what I feel are some of my best Mavic Air videos were videos that were filmed very close to the ground, because you really get to see the quality of the Mavic Air's camera, and you know that's indicated by the level of detail that you see. You know, go out and fly over rocks that have moss on them. Go out and fly over, you know, any sort of surface that has a pattern to it. Maybe it's got rocks in it. Maybe it's got seashells in it. You know, fly low and slow and see the amount of detail that the Mavic Air's tiny little camera can capture. It's really quite incredible. So, I mean, those are my tips in a nutshell. You know, any questions you have, feel free to comment within this, you know, this video's comments. Obviously, check out my website, epicdroneshow.com. You can find a link to that, expand this video's description, and you can find a link to epicdroneshow.com. There you'll be able to find the Mavic Air in all the different colors, all the bundles, and all the other drones too. It's not just Mavic Air drones here. You can find everything. And if you don't see what you're looking for, shoot me a message and I'll see if I can find it for you, because more than likely I've probably got a link. So appreciate your viewership. Be sure to thumbs up if you like this video, subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos here soon on Our Skies Adventure channel. It's youtube.com/IrixSky. Y'all have a good day. Hey y'all, IrixSky here. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to subscribe, like, and share. It's viewers like you that enable my channel to continue to grow. Thank you.